How's it hanging, everyone? It is Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. So the last two times I lost long streaks on my Road to 100 country streak series, they were both on Baltic rounds, and Baltics can be a real pain. So I've taken some time to learn some tips, and we're going to do some further practice today to try and confront my Geoguessr demons in that way, guys. And then also we're going to finish off the video with some Balkan roulette as well. So without further ado, 33% Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, 100% Baltic. Let's go and see if we can confront this demon of ours. And hopefully next time we're not losing any more Baltic streaks. So let's see. First one here, we have Estonian Bollards, which are the round ones. So I think when we see Bollards, we're going to be fairly safe here. And yeah, I was wondering, could this be like over this section of the country? No, just in the south. So that's okay. All we want is the right country anyway. This one's got like a wider road. Okay, so these poles might look more... I think these ones look to be more Lithuanian. The Lithuanian kind of have like the small metal bit at the top. And I think like A-frame poles might be a little bit more common there as well. But also the wide dirt road I think should be Lithuanian as well. And yes, we are. So learning those poles is really a big one. I'll try and point out the ones I know. Anyway, this one, we got some language, but let's check out what else we got. I think these are going to be, once again, some Estonian Bollards, which are the rounder ones, as opposed to flat or wooden. Yeah, I think that's about all we need here. That also looks to be Estonian, which is related to Finnish, so yeah, we are correct. Excellent. So we're already starting off with a 3 streak. It's a very good start. We got pole meta again here. Little trident here. Interesting. Okay, so we got like a thicker... Do we have a thicker red border here? This one's actually a little more difficult. So I'm just trying to think. This one might actually be an Estonian sign, which has the red right the way to the edge. But as for these little like pole tridents are kind of interesting. I think this may be a Estonian sign. The landscape kind of feels Estonian to me as well, I must say. But it could easily be one of the others. So will we lose our first one here? Yeah, it was actually Latvia. Okay, so Latvia, yeah, has the thicker red border. What was I doing? Yeah, that was silliness. Okay, so let's start again here. Okay, this one is the Lithuanian kilometer marker, where it's kind of like facing like an arrow towards the road. So I think this red rear view mirror may also be more Lithuanian, but I'm actually not so sure about that. But yeah, plenty of Lithuanian clues for this round, so we're correct. Next one, kind of a reddish dirt. People like Latvia for the reddish dirt, but I want to check out these poles in the distance. Kind of poor quality coverage here, sadly. I'm going to go for Latvia again, just because I have kind of heard about that. I'm going to go north this time. Ends up being in Latvia, so that was pretty clutch. Complete wrong side of the country, but we're still good. Okay, this time, what do these poles look like? Maybe, I think it might be Lithuania. Oh, we got like the hooks on the side of the pole here. Hook, 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 that's Latvian. When you see those little hooks alternating, that's a Latvian thing. We should be in Latvia here. 12 kilometers away. I was absolutely on the money there. Kind of felt Lithuanian, but had the Latvian pole, so no chance of losing. Okay, this time we have like a lot of little blurs, so I'm thinking Lithuania again. Looking for any poles. Doesn't look like we have any poles here. The architecture is really interesting here. Kind of modern, very modern for the Baltics, I would say. But yeah, going to be somewhere around here. I'm going to go for... let's go Kaunas. And, oh yeah, I was thinking of clicking over this one for some reason. Maybe it did have a bit of a coastal vibe, but we're on 4 in a row, so can we get to 5? It's another difficult one, potentially. A wider road this time. Can't really make out the hills in the background. I mean, the poles in the background. This one might feel like Latvia or Estonia. I think maybe Latvia, but yeah, it's kind of a difficult one. There's a few less trees. I don't know. I'm just going to go for Latvia this time. Ends up being correct again. Okay, so that was a really nice little feel out there. No Estonians on that seed, but we moved to 5. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can make it to 10 like I really want to before we move on to the Balkans. Okay, so this one's the alternating hooks. This is like an easier to see example of it. And yeah, we have it on all the poles here, so this one's easy Latvia. And I'm thinking good road quality, maybe near Riga this time. Ends up being over near this coastal town. Okay, so these pole tops with like the multiple multiple metal like rows here should be in Lithuania, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all of them look quite Lithuanian, so pretty pleased about that, and we are good. Okay, so move to 7 here. These bollards are interesting. Okay, what's up with these? I think these are Lithuanian bollards, but for some reason some of them are missing their reflectors, which is kind of rare, I think. But yeah, these are Lithuanian Bollards, so no need to stress about this one at all. Okay, next one, kind of overcast coverage here. Here we are in Estonia because we have a reverse trident. It's like an upside down T, and when you have that trident like this one as well, you're going to be in Estonia. So guys, I went from being bad to teaching the masterclass, you know. Okay, this one's interesting. Looking at the poles in the background. Thinking of Lithuania here, we do see like a couple of little random blurs here, which obviously you do see in Lithuania a good amount. Here's the red rearview mirror, so I guess we'll kind of find out if that's a real or a fake meta here. But here's another tiny blur, so generally feeling pretty good about Lithuania here. Poles are kind of too far away to tell. It's kind of poor quality out there, so yeah, I think I will just go for it. There's certainly nothing about it that would scream one over the other for this one for me, so yeah, relatively happy with Lithuania if nothing else is going to permit. And it ends up being Northern Lithuania, so maybe that rearview mirror one is true, but we made it to 10. So we can move on to Balkan once this streak ends, or maybe I'll do a few quick fire ones as well. So this one, a rockier road. Apparently rockier roads are more common in Estonia. Yeah, I'd be happy for Estonia here. So yeah, I can't see anything else, so I'm just going to go for Estonia based on the rocky road. Ends up being on the islands there, so that's still part of Estonia. We're good. Here we have the thin border. These are Lithuanian Bollards again. And yeah, I guess we could work out where we were, but that's not what we're about here. We just want the country. And yeah, like the multiple metal rods on the top should be somewhere in Estonia, so it all checks out here. So I'm going to go out here this time. Ends up being a little further north. This one. Okay, this is interesting. So, do we have... Yeah, we don't have the rearview mirror at all this time. A bit sandier. I think Estonia for this one, personally. There's like a bit of a green blur here, and like, you know, there's a kind of bit of debate about how effective that meta is, but it's something you do kind of see occasionally in Estonia. So, this definitely looks like a green blur to me. If it's not the actual green blur, then it looks similar. And the round itself could certainly be somewhere in Estonia, so that's what I'm going to go for. And it is correct, so green blur meta haters, where are you at right now? Anyway, this one... This one is interesting, some A-frame poles here. Feeling maybe more Lithuanian. I think these look like Lithuanian pole tops. You can only just make them out here, but feeling fairly good. Now this one almost looks like another green blur, but I'm pretty sure on this occasion we are actually in Lithuania. Now, would they actually be Estonian? They could be. I think that looks like a Lithuanian pole top to me. I'm going to go for it. We're going to not trust the green on this occasion, and we are correct, so yeah, that was a good decision. Next one, long antenna, interestingly. Thickish red border, thinking of Latvia for that reason, I think. I'm not really sure where you can see the long antenna or how common it is, but this border here looks more thick. So with the thicker border, you tend to be in Latvia, that's what they do, but it could just be the one without the white border as well, so that would be Estonia. But yeah, I think I like Latvia. I'm going to go for Latvia. I don't think I can go anywhere else on this border, and we're correct, so 15. I don't know what the record is here, probably getting close to 100 I think would be the record, but you know, just after a little bit of practice, you already improve so much by learning these tips. So this one should be indeed somewhere in Lithuania with these bollards and with these pole tops here, the ones I was telling you about, so yeah, easy. It really just makes things a lot easier, because most times you will be seeing a pole. This one's kind of more difficult. Okay, we've got little blurs. Do we have the red rearview mirror? We don't this time. European Union. Yeah, we got an outline of Lithuania there. Right there. So, yeah, that's correct. This one, wide road. Do we have poles, is the question. Bit of a rockier road, but not super rocky. Okay, I think we've got hooks. I think we've got alternating hooks here. They're very, very blurry indeed, but I think we do have alternating hooks. So I'm really thinking of like northern Latvia here as my desire. I can't really tell. Like it is hard to tell, but I think these are hooks. Seems like we do have like yeah. I see the hooks here, so we're good. Yeah, okay, nice. Wow, this is turning into a streak. I mean, I'm going to be unstoppable now. Imagine if I did this for every country. These ones look like Lithuanian ones again, I think. Could be Estonian. No, I think with the doubles, they're going to be Lithuanian. Yeah, let's go for that. Oh man, it was Latvian. Okay, so you can see those occasionally in Latvia, but we ended off on what was a 18. We got an 18 streak, and this is a super interesting round. I want to do it. I think it's going to be dirt road like this. Is I think maybe Latvia, like way out here, maybe? Okay, yeah, it was. Okay, so there we go. Guys, that was a 18 streak? 17 or 18. And now we're going to do some Balkan, which should be another added challenge. We're recording. That's fantastic. And so let's get straight into it here. There's very different metas available with the Balkans, which are much more different from one another. This one, because it almost feels quite Alpsy, I think it's going to be somewhere in Slovenia, but yeah, it could be wrong. I mean, let's just find out. See if we're going to start with a double or L. It's going to be an L. That was in Croatia. Actually, with the autumn coverage makes sense, but okay, more concentration now. Okay, first one here, Holy Pole painted white with the yellow. I think it's just going to be a simple Romania. Not really worth thinking about that too hard. Next one here, yellow plate at the front. Interesting. Thinking of... where is this actually? This should be easy, but yellow sign there. No rifts? Oh, where is this? Trying to... Is it North Macedonia? Do we have an antenna? We do have an antenna, so it won't be North Macedonia. So is it just Croatia or something? I guess it's Croatia or Serbia. It should be Croatia. Well, it didn't really remind me of that, but I guess we're like southern Croatia or something. Okay, yeah. Interesting. It got me really confused because of how dry it was. This one's Gen 4. Maybe Turkey? There is a little bit of European Turkey coverage on this one. This looks like a Turkish poll. I'm pretty sure these ones are only in Turkey, but it could also be... Yeah, that's Turkish language. But I think you do see similar ones in Bulgaria, as far as I know. But yeah, right near Istanbul there, actually. Okay, they're on 3 now. Yellow field inside, so I think Greece or North Macedonia. Interesting polls here. You do see those in Albania sometimes, right? Oh, I don't see any rifts, but... Yellow field inside, huh? What is this bollard as well? Yeah, it looks like an Italian bollard. I think we are in Albania. I've definitely seen these kind of detached metal tops in Albania, so feeling good about that, actually. Yeah, nice. Okay. Kind of a difficult round. Oh, this one. Yellow field in speed sign is kind of strange. Autumn coverage again. I think this one is Croatia rather than Slovenia, but it could be over the border in Slovenia. We could probably find that if we were on a really high streak, but yeah, I think the buildings kind of look more Croat as well. I think. But I guess we'll find out. We're going to be somewhere around here, I reckon. Oh man, it was just over the border. Okay, so we end the first one on a 4 streak, which is good, but I want 10 as well. I want 10 as well on Balkan. Otherwise, we're not hitting our proper, benchmark for getting a lot of rounds in a row. So this one with the wooden poles will be somewhere in Greece. We also have like the faded double white lines, so good tips for Greece. This one feels Greek again, maybe. Ooh, white and red chevron. Folded back signs. This one should be easy. Gen 4 antenna. I think it is Bulgaria, though. I'd love to see some poles or something here. Doesn't really look like we have any. Red and white. Folded back signs. I'm going to go for Bulgaria. Yeah, ends up being correct. Okay, I wasn't not really sure, but I just wanted to go for it. This one. I'm happy that there's no Czechia or Slovakia on this map. I think that would be another video in itself right there. Maybe Greece again. I could definitely see Greece here. But these poles, are they wooden? Yeah, that looks... it looks more wooden to me. I think this is Greece, Maybe just like on the north. Greece. Oh man, it was Montenegro. I should not be guessing Montenegro for Greece, but I wasn't not really sure there. It was kind of a hard round. Okay, this one feels Albanian for sure. That red soil, maybe southern? No, northern. Okay, right. Oh, yeah. This is where the highest mountains are in Albania, so that makes sense. This one feels Greek again. I don't know. I feel like they all feel Greek to me. White unbroken line. Maybe this is actually Croatia. Interesting, like Australian style bollard there. feel like Croatia's probably the most likely to look like this. We have an antenna as well. Yeah. Can't really think of anything better, so I'm just going to go for it. Ends up being correct. Good, 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 good. I feel like I am really improving at some of the weaknesses in my game, and the 100th streak is coming very soon for that reason, I think. No antenna this time. North Macedonia, I feel like, is possible here. Woodenish poles. Yaka? I'm not really sure. That might actually be Cyrillic there, I think. Yes, it's going to be Serbia or North Macedonia. Kind of hard to pick which. I may prefer North Macedonia, though, on the whole. But maybe that would be filled in yellow in North Macedonia. Not an easy choice here, I must say. I'm actually starting to lean more Serbia, I must say, because it's quite green. Oh man, just in Skopje, yeah. Yeah. Okay. A few more attempts here before I end off the video, guys. I do want a 10 plus. I'm thinking maybe I should just go till I get 10 plus. So interesting polls here. I think this one will be Slovenia. Kind of just gives me a bit of an Alps vibe compared to most of the other rounds so far. Wow, just on the border there. But we are correct, right? On the Austrian border. We have rifts plus Montenegrin Bollards this time, so yeah, we're fine. This one looks Greek with the wooden poles, I would say, that are very tall. Yeah, tall wooden poles. Not really sure where it's going to be. Kind of an interesting one. Maybe just in the valleys here. Ooh, this is Greek. This is a Greek island. Yeah, we're good. This one just looks once again quite Slovenian, I would say. Yeah. The white road with the white dirt road and kind of like the pine forest, very like kind of wet looking compared to most countries that we get on this map. This one almost feels Romanian, but probably Serbia is more likely. Do we have an antenna? No antenna. Yeah, Serbia is more likely. I'm going to say Serbia right near Romania here, though, because the village definitely gives me like a Romanian vibe. So let's go in this town here. Yeah, right on the border. That's what, you know, you have a feel for things when you know you're like 10 kilometers away, you know. But okay, that's 5, so we can at least be satisfied with that. But 10 is where I really want to be. This one looks like Turkey again. I think these are the Turkish poles. Gen 4 with an antenna, maybe? A lot of the time you will see Gen 4 antenna in Turkey, but yeah, we have Turkish language here, so it makes life nice and easy. And just in Istanbul again. Okay, this one, yeah, these poles we saw last time in Albania, but, well, yeah, the town looks Albanian as well. Do we have rifts? No rifts. Interesting. Could it be Montenegro? I don't really think you'd see a purple or green house like that in Montenegro, but I could be wrong. That is interesting. So now I'm just looking. So these pole tops were what made me think of Albania, but this sign kind of looks like the Turkish style. I think you get the blue ones in Albania, so I think I'm right. It's going to be northern, actually. Oh yeah, so right near there. That's good, that's good. Okay, no rifts, which is throwing me a little bit, but you have to be confident in your own ability without the rifts sometimes. Hooks in the pole is interesting. That's surely a meta, but I'm not sure what it means. Do we have an antenna? No antenna, so thinking Serbia again. Yeah, the architecture seems quite Serbian to me. Yeah, I think that word looks quite Cyrillic. I think they're using Latin and Cyrillic here, so yeah, it all screams Serbia to me, I think. Yes, we're correct. Good. Okay, so the 10 streak is approaching here, that's for sure. Double white lines, so maybe Greece again. Greek flag here, but we've got German and Russian and Georgian as well. Maybe French as well, I think. So yeah, but this will be Greece. Does it give me a bit of a Crete vibe? It might be a bit too green for Crete, but I kind of want to get there anyway. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna go up here actually. This is wrong. Oh man. Okay, so actually pretty close. It was a good switch up. Oh, this one feels maybe Albanian. We do have a rift here, yeah, and we got the red on the plate. So we're moving to 10. Let's go, guys. Okay, so I've actually been proving myself here. 18k on this map is pretty strong, I would say. Actually, all around is pretty good there. So let's continue stronger and further. 10 in a row is definitely solid. So it's Holy Pulse this time, and we've got this this pole top again. which is interesting. So I guess you can see this elsewhere because this one, well, I guess with Holy Poles, we really should be in Romania. That's easily the most likely. And the white soil on the side of the road would also make sense. So then, you can see this pole top in Romania. It's kind of been the theme of the video, but long dashes. I'm assuming we don't have any rifts. That would not make sense, yeah. Oh, okay, so I guess Romania. So, is Albania at all possible here? I don't think I've ever seen these holy poles in Albania at all. So, if it is Albania, then we're learning something new. But as for me, I'm pretty confident that it should be Romania here. Yeah. Just, it was a bit of a strain for Romania around, but we managed it. This one is... Ooh, this one's more interesting then. Could it be Montenegro? Houses certainly could be there. Like, kind of round concrete poles would also suggest it, I think. These signs... I feel like do Montenegrin signs have the red border all the way to the edge? I forget. Little hooks on top. Yeah, oh, he's chilling. Check him out. How's it going, man? He's chilling. He's full chilling, bro. Interesting. White, like, kind of posters on here. If we could read those, that would be so fantastic. Ooh, flag. Looks to be... almost looks like a... I guess it must be a Slovenian flag. Almost looks like a Slovakian flag. Oh, so that's why it's so green. So I would say, like, we're kind of in a strange round here. Maybe right near Croatia. Because I was going to go Montenegro here, but... I think that is a flag. Oh, we have Cyrillic though. What is that about? Maybe it's not a Serbian flag, is it? Is that a Serbian flag? I don't think so, no. Well, unless it's upside down. But we have an antenna, so it's not Serbia. Ay, where are we? Why is this flag flying in what I thought was Montenegro? I'm sure that thing helps as well. Yeah, I think with the Cyrillic, I will go Montenegro here, because I don't think you'd really see that very often at all in Slovenia. Oh, man. Bulgaria. Okay. I mean, what can you do, bro? That's a difficult round. Bulgaria is always one of my nemesis, and so we end up with 12 or 11 in a row there. So 11 is certainly solid. I think that's a good effort for Balkan, and I was really happy with the Baltic streak as well. So surely, guys, next time I'm dropping in these countries, I'm doing a better job. You guys can let me know what you think, or how soon you think I'm gonna get that 100. But I appreciate all of you guys watching to the end who did. Comment if you did today. But yeah, guys, appreciate you a lot, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till then,